In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a worksheet that you've prepared and is ready for an in-class environment, and how to quickly make it into a worksheet that you can use in the digital environment. So this is, you can see just a normal US history type worksheet, and I'm going to now download this as an image. And so download as, actually first I'm going to download as a PDF. And right there, I already have a copy of that there, so I'm just going to, yes, I'm going to replace it. And then go to this website called PDF Candy. And in PDF Candy, one of the options, you've got a bunch of different options, but you can make a PDF to a JPEG. And so this was a 2-page, and so it's going to make it into 2 different images. And so I'm going to add that file right there that I just had. There it is, copy of American Progress. And then when I convert this PDF to a JPEG, sometimes it takes a little time. Usually it doesn't do this, but it's going to convert now that to 2 different images. And now to ask me where I want to download it, I'm just going to download it to my computer. And you want to pay attention to where you put it. I'm going to put it here. You can see I've already done this once. And so yeah, I went ahead and replaced it. And now you'll notice that was a zip file. And so I'm going to go back, and I'm going to need to make sure I get that file. So I'm in my desktop. American Progress is the name of that file. And so I'm going to right click on it and extract all. When I do that, this window pops up here, and I'm going to see where it is. And so it's on my desktop. Okay, I'm going to extract it there. That sounds good. Extract. I did this earlier, so yes, I want to replace those. All right, and so let's just double check where I am. Okay, on the desktop, copy of them. Okay, there we go. So now I am going to come over here to a Google Slide presentation. The great thing about a Google Slide is you can change the size. So that was a worksheet size, so it's 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to change that to 8.5 by 11. Put the page setup, so I went to File, Page Setup, changed it from widescreen to custom, changed it from whatever it was to 8.5 by 11. I apply, and now it's the size of a sheet of paper. Now I'm going to need to insert the image. So notice how I paid attention to where where it was saved. So there's that American Progress. That's the first image. Paste it in there. And actually, you don't want to copy and paste it or insert it. You want to go to click on Background, choose Image, and I'm going to upload it right there. So yeah, that's the key, background. Almost did it wrong. And so now that's a background image. And so a student will not be able to change it. They cannot do anything to it. And I'm going to show you what we do about these answered blanks here in just a second. But I'm going to add my next page. I'm going to delete this information here. And I'm going to insert page 2 right there. And once again, I did it not the right way. It's supposed to do background. Click on background, choose your image. And done. All right, so now the last step is how's the student going to write on this if this is the background? Well, now I'm simply going to insert a text box, and I'm going to just put it right over that. I'm going to put a background. I'm going to fill it with a slight background. So now those numbers aren't there, and I usually put in instructions, write answer here, and then I even often will tell them delete this text because you'll see, even with that delete this text, they will write their answer underneath that with that right answer here thing still in there. So that's what you do. And so then for the next slide, next page, now this one, I still have to insert a text box here, even though it was created as a table already. I'm going to need to insert a text box. Once again, I'm going to fill that in, and I'm going to have them write answers here. And actually what I'll do is I will put one on, I will do this and write answer here. And then I'll duplicate that like a Control D. And so now I've got a second one right there. And I would probably cover that up like that, and I might you can play with the formatting a little bit if you wanted to see, make it just exactly the way you want it, make sure there's a line between them or something like that. You can see how it kind of, there we go, and you can adjust it. The arrows will move it bigger. Shift arrow key moves it smaller. Okay, and so there you go. And then you just do the same thing. Insert another text box right here. And you might think, well, isn't this awfully small? Well, it's 8.5 by 11, just like every other worksheet. And so you can certainly zoom in, make it bigger while you're working on it, and then just switch back here. And so now I'm going to close that out, come over here, and I can do all the things that I want to do here. Insert, that's my table there. I'm going to make sure I fill that in. And I'm not going to do every single one, but you get the picture. You can fill in just right on top of all those. Now, so they can't change the background. Can they come in and move these boxes around? Can the students? Yes, only on theirs. It's not going to do it on other students. It will do it just on theirs. But they can move those boxes, but they're not moving everything else. And so yeah, I've had a lot of success with this. I haven't had a lot of students that will mess this up by moving the boxes around. So that's how you digitize a worksheet. Don't forget to name it Manifest Destiny Digital. And then you put it into Schoology, depending upon the way you want to do that. With something like this, I would probably do a Google Drive assignment. But that's up to you depending upon your needs for your class.